Hello everyone, it's Amy, and I am here to do Mixed Morsels number 17, which is the paper napkin background. And so I pulled out some napkins. I have my, this is my Elmer's glue and water mixture, and that's 2 parts glue to 1 part water is the way that I mix mine. And I decided to do that because it's not as sticky as the Mod Podge when you put it in the book. I got out some napkins to try, and first I got out this one and I thought it was lovely, but when I put it on my paper, what happens is, I don't know if you can see that or not, but my paper comes all the way to here. And I really didn't like the fact that this word was upside down, and even if I moved it over, then I lost part of the prettiness, and so that just wasn't going to be right for me for this project. And then I did pull out this one, which I thought was really, would make a great background, and it really would make a beautiful background. And because there's no, it's not an actual print, like with the butterflies, nothing would be upside down, and that would work great. But I'm trying to keep my mixed media pages very minimal. Like this is the napkin background, so I just want to use the napkin. I don't want to put words on it and that kind of stuff for me in the book because I just want the technique there. So then I found this one, which I thought was so cute, and so I have decided that this is the one that I'm going to use, and I can get quite a bit of the toucan and the, what's the other? Flamingo. Yes, I can. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut this down so that it's easier to deal with. Oops. I stuck it on my glue bowl and it stuck. So just get that cut down and then kind of decide where I want to do it. I want to make sure that I want all of the toucan. Okay, so that's going to my papers here. Yes, I think that that's going to look good. So I'm going to cut it down one more time, just so I don't accidentally put it over too far. And I'm lining up with this, the bottom of my paper is lining up right here with this. And I'm going to wet my brush first. I have a really nice soft, it's a soft, smooth brush. And so I'm going to use this because I'm hoping that it will be delicate on my napkin, because your napkins are very fragile. I should not have got up that high. I think it's easier from the ones I've been watching. They seem to do part and kind of get situated and then go back and do the other part. Got a hair on there. Okay. So now I just want to kind of eyeball that. Okay. Smooth it out really gently. There we go. Yeah, I think that definitely works easier to do just a part of it first and then come back and do some more. And I'm just putting this is just a heavyweight paper. It's not even a cardstock, because in my book, I attach it into my book, which is actually cardstock pages. So I actually have a crinkle in my napkin before I even started. I didn't notice that. I'm not even going to try and get rid of that one. Press this down with my, I'm going to turn this over. Yeah, that seems to be working well. I just think this is really pretty. Yeah, and I just want to, because I'm going to really use this as a technique book, I wanted to kind of just have the technique itself on my page as much as possible, you know, without kind of covering it up, just so that it's easier for me to see the technique. So, and So that's just kind of how I wanted to try and do these. Okay. I have some bubbles here, so and I'm using my damp, and it does have a little bit of glue on it, just my damp paintbrush to try and smooth out those wrinkles I got in there, because my fingers will stick, I'm sure. And there's just a few places that I have some wrinkles that I don't want on there. And of course it's background and it's mixed media, so wrinkles aren't going to hurt anything. And this is Mixed Media number 17, and this is Cat Hands Mixed Media Morsels. She has a Facebook group, and she does them here on YouTube. So, and I'm sure that if you go check out her channel, it will tell you how to get to the Facebook group. And you can do that. Join in there and show them there. You can show them here on YouTube. I'm just now putting my watered down glue on top just to seal it up. But yeah, you can, I don't do Facebook really. I think I have 4 friends, which are my 2 daughters and my best friend and a friend from England from a long time ago. And I don't even look at it. You know, my friend will call and say, I put stuff on Facebook. I don't look at it. It's just a little bit too, even with only 4 friends, it's kind of daunting, and none of them really do it much. From what I understand, you know, they're all pretty tame compared to some people, so I can't get into that. So there we go. I've got that all attached, and what I'm going to do now is stop messing with it before I wind up ripping it. I'm going to quick take the dryer to this, and then we'll come back and trim it, and I'll show you how it looks. Okay, so I've got it all dried, and I got a better pair of scissors. I'm just going to go and trim it off. There we go. And then I'm going to put some black stays on around the edges, because I do want to set it off a little bit, especially since I'm not going to put anything on it. And then after that, I'm a dictionary girl. I'm going to go put this in my dictionary. I have 2 really, actually I have 3. I have 1.5 sets. Some really old dictionaries. They're very heavy. And I put parchment paper in there. Put this between 2 pieces of parchment paper and use that to flatten anything that I have that's a little bit crinkled. You can also, you know, you can do it this way. I've seen Kat show you how to just like put it on the edge of a counter and kind of roll it off, which also works really well. But I'm just going to go and throw it in my dictionary, and then tape it into my book with some double-sided tape. So I was so far behind because while I was cleaning up my art room, I made a rule for myself that I could not do any crafting, and I didn't, except for if I had to like make a piece of storage or something. But so I really got behind. When I pulled it up just the other day to get started again, I was 6 behind. So the first 4 I did not do on camera. I'll come back and I will show them. I think it's 4. And then I've got this one here, and my next one is the Wiggly Words. And so I'm going to try and do a video on that one today also, because we're leaving in the morning to go to my daughter's for a couple of days, Friday and Saturday. We'll be home Saturday night. So I won't be back till Monday. There we go. There. I think that looks really cute. I think. Oh, I just bent that corner up a little bit, so I wound up with a little extra ink on it. And I just rubbed a bit of it off. There we go. So So there it is. I think that's really cute. I'm glad that I chose this one because it has focal points. It has interest to it instead of just doing the others. But this one, I think, I think I'm going to make a page with this, you know, a larger page, because I think that would make a really wonderful start to a background, as a background for a journal page. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll show you what this looks like in the book when I come back and show the other 4 pages that I've already completed. And I'll show you my dictionaries really quick. This is A through P and P through Z, and I have another A through P, but these are gorgeous dictionaries. I love them. I can't rip them up. I want them to be useful other than just as a dictionary, so they are my flattening dictionaries. And all I do is take a piece of parchment paper folded in half. Whoops, there's Papa, perfect timing, I'm almost done. And then I just put that in there, make sure that it's flat, close the dictionary, put the other one on top, and then I just let it sit for a few hours or a day or overnight or something like that, and then I just go get it and do what I'm going to do with it. I do that with cards, I do that with a whole lot of things, because with mixed media you wind up with a lot of crinkly pages. So, thank you very much for watching. I do hope that you liked my little napkin background technique, and go check out Cat Hand's channel and all of the videos that she has there. She's up to 18 already, and this is so fun. And you can join in at any time. Do it at your own pace. Thanks again for watching. I hope you all have an outstanding day. Bye-bye.